Hey everybody, welcome back to Dado Stacks, and I've got another PSA reveal. This was our last ones that I had held. I did the monthly special in January. Sat on these till really they were really close to having the 30-day. Once you enter a order, then you have 30 days to get it to PSA for the order to still be valid, and then the order goes out. So I think I put like the last day of January with the January grading special. I put these orders together, and then I waited till late February to kind of ship them, and then they got back here in March. So really, I mean, gosh, 3 to 4 weeks max turnaround time is what I've been seeing at PSA. So it's a little scary. So I apologize for all the PSA reveals. This one we won't call massive. This one we'll call abundant because we do have 3 boxes. I know we had a massive baseball. This one's going to have a lot of the football that I wanted to grade. We opened a lot of 2021 Bowman U football with CJ Stroud chasing. So there's a lot of paper in here of CJ Stroud. And there'll be a lot of, a good mix of cards, but a lot of football heavy and baseball. But let's go ahead and then see what we got. A little bit of soccer. I see a Schley rookie on the top and the bottom of that. So there'll be a little bit of soccer. So it's stuff that I wanted to grade, had been sitting on for a little while, and wanted to take advantage of the grading special before that expired. So let me open these 2 boxes are put together. I'm going to open these 2. We'll get these set out and kind of take you quickly through. I apologize. I know I had another video I just posted with a lot of cards, baseball cards that we graded, but just maybe take you through a little bit of the thinking. I've been selling a lot on eBay just to kind of recoup because the grading fees are, they add up really quick when you see all these cards that we're grading. But then I've also started to send some to DC Sports, a little more volume stuff that I wanna kind of ship out. But what I really think what you've seen is I've done a lot of NFL draft prep that I've sent in, a lot of baseball for the season that I've sent in as well. So I think there's a good mix here. A lot of these are going to be more for the NFL draft prep that I wanted to get together. So that's April. So you still have time if you have some of these Bowman cards. What I would recommend, let's start with a Brock Bowers actually. So what I recommend if you have some Brock Bowers, and that's a 10 on the paper, if you can get some of these off ASAP, get those graded within 3 to 4 weeks back before the end of April when the NFL draft is, this will go crazy during the NFL draft, right? I'll put this 10 up and I just put it up for an auction to run that first week of the NFL draft, the first round, second round. And you'd be amazed at how well some of these go because the eyeballs really flock. The NFL draft drives so much. So Brock Bowers 10, we'll maybe go through a few of those. I'll start my 10 stack. Hopefully that 10 stack is a lot higher than the last video that you may have seen. Here's a CJ Stroud. That is the insert on the 2000 Bowman. We got a 9 on that one. Those are pretty hard to hit, actually. Those can be very minimal per case just to get a CJ Stroud. It's not a case hit, but it is hard to get the player you're looking for. This is a Golden Boy. Ooh, that's a 10. That one's actually pretty good. Those are maybe 2 per case. You'll get a CJ Stroud Golden Boy. Those are still a little bit hard on those as well. And we did open a lot of the 21 Bowman because the class is crazy. I mean, look at this. Michael Penix Jr. is in that class. We got a 10. I did a few of the paper here. Again, this is for NFL draft. I would have liked to have this during the season, but they didn't have a grading special and for me to get it in time for what Penix was doing at Washington. So you see this was at Indiana. No logo, right? This was before Bowman U got the logo, before NIL. So all of this 21, unfortunately, does not have the college logo. But in this case, he was at Indiana. He wasn't even at Washington. So some people may prefer that Washington card for him, but that has his first logo on it as well. Blake Corum, so you can see, that one's actually the refractor. So the chrome in the 21 was actually the refractor. So that one's a PSA 10. We'll take a 10 on Blake Corum all day long. So again, NFL draft, unless you feel like CJ Stroud, I'm not putting that up during the draft, right? So these ones I'm holding. So we got a 10 on the paper, and I think I did about 7 or 8 of these papers that looked at least good, at least 9s and 10s to me. Another one, a 9 on that one. Okay, and then we go to a Patrick Mahomes. We've got a red. This is out of 125, so this is Prism Draft Picks. Mahomes, I was hoping I was going to get a 10. And this one I was going to try to do before the Super Bowl, but I couldn't grade everything, so I did want to get it sleeved up or slabbed up because it is out of 125. So a 9 on that one. Then we've got Emeka Egbuka. Again, he'll be potentially a late first-round draft pick. That is a yellow auto out of 75. That's pretty nice. That's from this year's Bowman 23. So you can see they've got the Ohio State logo on there. So 22 and 23, they're able to get the logos on. I'll put that one up there. We might get a little bit tight on space, but we'll try that. All right, Drake May. This was an aqua at a 299, and that got a 9. I wonder if maybe the way this is printed or some of the spacing, you know what, this looks a little thick on the top, so maybe drive that 9. But that's going to be like the number 2 or 3 pick at the worst in the draft. So I'll have that aqua up during the NFL draft. So definitely check Datto Stacks during the NFL draft because I'll have all these posted up. Roma Duns, this is a refractor. You can see it says refractor and the refractor auto. So we're numbered out of 499. Ooh, that one's nice. For me, I like Roma. That one might be one that I keep depending on what I have, but I really like Roma Duns. He's probably a top 10 pick. This is probably the second, maybe third receiver in the draft. Michael Pratt. So my little brother went to Tulane Law School, so I have a soft spot for Tulane. But Pratt, this is at a 99. He may be a 6th round pick or something. So these ones I did a little bit more for the PC, but I hope that maybe he gets drafted. So I'll try to sell a couple because I did grade a few of them. I just thought the card was so cool with the Tulane logo and the green. So that one I wanted to sleeve up on the special slab up. I keep saying sleeve up. Let me get this middle row out of the way and then we'll bring those together. So refractor on Drake May. 10. That one's nice. So 10 on the Drake May refractor. And then another Penix. So we should have a bunch of these mixed in. Penix. Another 10 on the Penix paper. Paper, you got to really be careful. Look for creases, especially some of the 21 paper. You'll get packs that just have crease lines on every one of them, right? So be very careful if you're going to submit any of those papers and make sure to look them over under shine some light. Joe Milton, this is a refractor. I got the M spot in one of those Bowman Best U. Might have got this one via slab stocks if I had the M spot on that one, but that one's pretty sweet. The refractor, just a base refractor from Milton. Again, he's probably a later round quarterback pick, but we'll see if we can capitalize on the market. CJ Stroud paper, another 9 on the Stroud, but for me, that's the Bowman first for Stroud, and he's legit. So I think those will all have, well worth the grading fee of 15 for these. Another 10. I think, what does this card settle in at? $50 to $75 probably. So I've got 7 or 8 of them, and it cost me 15 to grade. So I wanted to make sure I had those sleeved up, and then when the season starts, I'll probably put those up. I might put a couple up during the draft too, because there will be some buzz around there. Let's stick with the football pile here. We've got Jacob Cowing, really good receiver at Arizona, an orange sapphire auto, and we end up getting a 9 on the Cowing. It's a pretty sweet card though. So he might be a sleeper pick in the NFL draft. He's really good at Arizona. All right, CJ Stroud again, paper, another 9 on the CJ Stroud. I'd like 10s on those, but those are very hard. All right, Penix. Oh, yes, that's one way you can tell too. So you see the paper has red and the chrome refractor has blue. So that's another way you can tell. And I didn't really even notice that till right now. So I'm glad I did, because that is a 10 refractor. Just chrome prospects, they are a refractor, but every chrome in this set was a refractor, so they don't label them as a refractor, but that is, you can clearly see it's a chrome refractor. Michael Penix, excuse me, we've got some Bo Nix on a 9, and Bo Nix, I'm putting Bo Nix up, a lot of them up during the draft, because I'm not quite sold on him at the NFL level, right? So if you got to really take a risk there and go with your gut a little bit. Stroud, this is a refractor, I believe. Yep, okay, so this is a 10, nice. So this is he had a variation card. It's not an image variation. He just had a first, and then he had a second card in the set. So number 90. It's just it's a regular card, but it's called a variation if you're going to post something on there, but it doesn't have the first logo. So his first card was the first logo, and then this was the second card of the set. A couple of the players they did that with. A couple of the QBs, a couple of the wide receivers. They did that. Here's Caleb Williams, and this one's a little harder to see, but it says refractor right there. So we're going on a Williams refractor, and that is a 9 for the number 1 pick coming up in the draft. So a 9 refractor, I'm definitely putting this one up during the draft. So it's going to be a busy week of posting. So my 9s and 10s are not quite the way I want them. Let's see if Stroud can change that. Nope, another 9 for Stroud. And then Bo Nix, I believe this is another chrome. Hey, a 10 on the Bo Nix chrome. God, the chromes, those are so nice. The first on there, this is when he was at Auburn. So that's his first, but we'll take a 10 on that one. All right, we got another Igbuka. So I had 2 Igbukas that I think. This is a green, I just shimmer. We get a 9 on the green shimmer. So my 9s are almost caught up with my 10s. Although I do have a 10 in the hole right there. I'm going to keep for now. Here is a Roma Duns. I think it's an X-Fractor. Yeah, 10. Those X-Fractors can be really hard to grade. I've seen some get really... We had a Paige Buchers just come back in 8 that I was pretty disappointed about, but that one's a 10. Then we've got Michael Penix Jr., a 9 on that chrome. So we've got a 9 and a 10 on Michael there. CJ Stroud, this might be purple. This might be the purple. No. Oh, that one's nice. That one is nice. That's a 10. That's a keeper for now, for sure, because I think that card will have some value in the long run, especially since he didn't transfer, right? It's Ohio State. You can tell it's Ohio State. It doesn't have the logo, but that's his first chrome prospect, PSA 10. That's a nice card. Really nice card. All right, another paper. We got a 10 on that paper. Good. You want papers in those 10s in those papers. Here's a cool one. All right, I had this in before the NFL Combine. So Xavier Worthy set the Combine record for the fastest 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine from Texas. And there we go. We got a 10 on that auto. So I actually put that in before the playoffs. And then knowing he's an NFL draft prospect as well. Some people have him in the first round. I don't know if he'll quite be first round, but after that Combine performance, he's a return specialist as well. Don't know if he's good as Amir Smith-Marset. We might take Amir Smith-Marset, but that's a good one. I'll have that one up. I wish I had it back when the Combine was going on, because that would have been crazy. J.J. McCarthy, some buzz around where he'll fall. This, again, is not his first logo. It's the second card of the set. It was number 79. But it was the first year he had in the set, and that's a Shimmer Prospect 10. So it's still a pretty cool card. But those ones I was thinking, hey, let's see if we can get something out of those at the draft. C.J. Stroud Blue. That one is numbered. You can see on the bottom at a 199. Again, that's his variation secondary card. So we got a 9 on that. I think I had a purple of that as well. Another JJ, the Chrome Refractor. That one's pretty sweet. Oh, it's a 9. I'll put it in my 9 pile. Hey, at least it's a number match. PSA 9 with the 9. All right, JJ again. We finally got a 10. Oh, that one's actually cool. That's the Lava Refractor, and you can see that's numbered out of 100. The Lava Fractor was numbered out of 100 in that set. So that's pretty cool. That's a sweet looking JJ card. Awesome. So JJ, we're ready for the NFL draft. We'll see, unless they change my mind. Another 10 on the paper and make me think he could do something in the NFL, but it just depends where he gets drafted too, right? CJ Stroud, a 9. All right, so that was all my Strouds, I think. So we got 9s and 10s. Let me put 9s there. My 10s, we've got one more pile. I'm going to put that in the middle, and then we'll just go left or right with it. And we got a Buka there. All right, let me come a little bit closer with this pile. Oh, I just love getting PSA slabs back, if you can't tell. Oh, this is all soccer. All right, so this is going to be all soccer. So this is the Dominic Szoboszlai Topps Crystal 2019. Yep, 2019. So I bought a lot of 10 of these. This is a 9. And then I think there were 3 that I really thought could be gradable, because it's kind of an acetate finish, so it gets scratched up pretty easily, so you can see through the card. So that got a 9. I think a 9's a good grade for that. That is his rookie card. And then I've got some of the Topps Now in here. Lamine Yamal, who is really carrying Barcelona this season. He's 16 years old or so? Yeah, he was like 16 years old when he scored. Or this was his assist. So he's got about 3 cards in Topps Now. So I'll definitely want 10s in these, because these are pretty high volume, but a 10 is definitely worth it. And these ones I sent in look pretty good. So there. And then we got Mark Gue. And that is a 10 on Mark as well. So that is his first UEFA Champions League gold. I think he's only 18. It doesn't say young striker. It doesn't give his age on there. But yeah, he's 18. So I think I graded like 3 or 4 of these and a couple of the Yamal. So those are 10s. Topps Now can be hard to grade too. So I'm actually really surprised that we got a lot of 10s on that. So Yamal with another 10. Excuse me. And then a Thiago Almada. All right. So if you have Almadas, get ready for the summer transfer window, because I do think he's going to make a move. I hope it's to Europe. There's some talk about some South American teams looking at him as well, because he's making a breakthrough to start to play with the Argentinian national team. And that's a 9 on the green pitch prodigies from last year, 22. 2022 Topps Chrome MLS is still pretty cheap, and you've got some good players like Almada here. If he makes a move to a big club in Europe, that's what I'm hoping. But we'll see who comes in with the correct bid. Some people don't want to pay MLS for the players that maybe they value him at. 199. This is, again, pitch prodigies on the Blue Wave at a 199. A PSA 10 on that one. So that one's pretty good. I'll have those ready. I mean, if he transfers to a big Premier League club or something, then we'll be ready to put those up on eBay as well. But again, Argentina, he's got a bright future. This guy from Argentina has had a one heck of a future, present, past, everything. So Leo Messi, that is the 2016 Donruss. It's just a base card, but those still are not high population as far as graded. So it looked good to me. Thank goodness my eye is not as old as I feel. It's a 10 on the Messi on the 2016. That one, that's a kind of card you can flip at any time if you want to, but right now maybe I keep that one for a while. All right, Vitor Roque. So this is, I don't think, I have a parallel of 99 in here. This is just a base. I think I did 4 of the Vitor Roque base, maybe 3 base and 1 purple. So a 10, another young signing over from Brazil to Barcelona, and he's actually scored already and played a good amount. One more Vitor. There's a 10 again. So we've got 2 of those. I think I might have one of those up on eBay already. I'm not sure. All right, then I did grade some Busquets because of the Inter Miami. I think he's really done well. I thought he was going to be okay, but I do think the Miami buzz is real. And this is a sunburst out of the Donruss. So this is a 20, or Donruss Panini, I want to say. Not Donruss, but Panini Revolution. So a PSA 10 on that sunburst card. So when if Miami does something in a run or something, I'll maybe post that up and see how that goes. It was a card that I had, and I was like, hey, if I got a grading special, let's see if we can get a 10. It looks good, and it got a 10. Now, speaking of 10s, Jude Bellingham. These for me are my favorite. It's more, I think the profile is better than the Champions League Chrome card. I really like this Bundesliga card and then the Sapphire Edition to boot. So I think I've got 3 of these, and I think they all got 10s. So there's 1, there's 2. So we got 2 10s at least. Let's see if that other one's. I thought I had 3 of those. I did. There's the third one. Boom. So 3 10s. Those are lovely. Wow. 3 10s on the Jude Bellingham rookie, Dortmund. At Dortmund, now he's at Real Madrid. He's kind of, the season's kind of gone well, but he really started hot. All right, so I'm very happy with that one, if you can't tell. A 10 on the Vitor Roque. And another Thiago Almada. This is a refractor. Let's see, does it say refractor? It should. Am I missing it somewhere? I don't see it. It doesn't say refractor, but it is a refractor. So interesting that Topps Chrome last year, they didn't put refractor on the back anywhere, unless I'm just blind, which I'm getting there, but I don't think that's refractor. But anyway, there's an Almada rookie. That's his base rookie from Topps Chrome. And a refractor, my 10s are looking a lot better now. All right, Luis Suarez, also Inter Miami. So if you see, I'm watching a lot of Inter Miami. We were at the Dublin Card Show, and I was wearing an Inter Miami shirt. And there we go. Suarez off to a really good start. Some people were bagging on him, and then he came out and just banged a bunch of goals on in the Champions League, CONCACAF Champions League, and then in the league, especially against Orlando. Really in that rivalry game, they took him down. All right, Roque and Gu. I have two purples here, so let's do. I think those are both purple. Let's do the two more Soberschleis. There's one more 9, so I've got 2 9s. See, that's a cool card though, right? With the acetate, the Topps crystal. That's really nice. And then I did get a 10 on the Soberschleis rookie card. So I'm pretty happy with that one. That one's, Liverpool. We like Liverpool a lot, so definitely following his move to Liverpool, but was prospecting him before that when he was at Red Bull. All right, then we have 2 Topps now. Let's start with the Mark Gu. Nice. That is a purple at a 99, and that is a PSA 10. We like that. Oh, my 10 went over here. See, look at that. I'm used to, from that last reveal, I had to put them all in 9s. And then Vitor Roque, this is also a purple 10. Thumbs up, 87 out of 99. That's a beautiful card. And I'll hold on to that right now because he is not going to be, he should be in some upcoming sets, I would think. I don't know if he'll be in the Champions League set, most likely, but it's his 23-24 Topps now. So yeah, I don't know where they'll put him in. I don't think he's had a Chrome card or a pack card yet. He may have, I might be wrong, but let's pop my 10s up. Gem rate in that one was much better. So you can see I'm ready for the NFL draft, some football stuff that I wanted to get done, NFL draft, and then some of my soccer for the Champions League coming up, the transfer windows. I like to have those guys that I think will make a move. The Premier League, you got Manchester City and Liverpool really duking it out, so Soberschleis could be something that has some value. But then just waiting it out, you've got Copa America this summer. We've got the Olympics this summer, so some of these guys might be in the mix for some of those as well, particularly some of the Barcelona guys, right? Spain or Brazil. Some of those guys might play in the Olympics. Who knows? We'll see what the rosters look like. So hope you enjoyed that reveal. A lot of good cards in there. Look at for us on eBay, Instagram. If you see something you like, always a DM on Instagram is a good way. But most of the time I'm putting these up on eBay or even through DC Sports consignment, because you can't grade this many cards and just sit on them. Like, we've got to sell them. Grading is not cheap. So definitely a lot of these, look for them out on the open market. But hope you liked it. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching this PSA reveal. Bye.